and you get that. That is not part of the system. What she would have to do is look at all the transactions and pull out each one of those where there was a change.
Sure.
Where there was a change. Number one. Number two, the analysis of by neighborhood. That is, you know, it is. If we've done it and there was a package, then fine, you can kind of have that. But again, we're not going to do the analysis for this particular request. So anyway, I discussed this with Dennis earlier today, with the assessor. Phil brought it up because this letter was kind of boilerplate, and it was, from what we can see, a monumental task. So if he wants to go in and look at all those records, certainly he can have access to those and pick and choose what it is he wants to do.
And he can photocopy what he wants, and for so much per page. I mean, it's a very standard procedure. It's very simple. You have to ask for what you want and not a blanket.
Now, we have attorneys or attorney paralegals coming in here all the time for insurance companies or whatever who, in fact, request information and it's not readily available. We don't have an analysis. It's not in a computer system where we can select it out and give it to them. So they'll come in and spend 3, 4, 5 days mulling through the records to determine what it is they want so we can give it to them. So this is not a whole lot different than that. Okay?
My only concern is that there not be an attitude developed that, they're asking for something they don't have a right to. And
no, I don't think so.
And
in fact, to the contrary, we've been very good at, we've got high marks when it comes to flow requests.
Even if the request is so they can do business, they have a right to it.
Absolutely.
Right.
That's not the question.
Right. Okay? But listen, a very valid point that you're bringing up.
Because I'm very committed to, and it's familiar. It goes back a long ways.
Have you had a problem?
No commitment to sunshine.
Let me ask you a question. Have you had a problem foiling anything from this town?
I haven't had a need to do so.
Okay, so that should answer that.
Super. Thank you very much.
And hope I don't.
Well, I hope you don't either.
I don't anticipate.
Okay.
Second session.
Anyone else? Okay. Would someone like to make a motion that we adjourn the meeting and go into executive session with the intent not to return to discuss requests by the New York Farms to create a water sewer districts and/or sewer transportation company, the Altury landfill litigation update, Village Town arbitration update, a personnel issue in DPW, personnel vacancy on the planning board, the Redbird mediation on 12/14/2010, the Time Warner Cable franchise renewal, response to our last communication from them, and the Friendly Ice Cream Corp. Town of Goshen tax certs update. Would someone like to make a motion in that regard?
So moved. Second.
Okay. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
I'd just like to wish the press and the public, all people coming out, happy Thanksgiving and a wonderful holiday, and to my town board.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ken.
Yeah, Ken is good at that.
Well,
I bet you send out Christmas cards and stuff.
yeah, humble.
Joe?